Got a call from my 87-year-old dad this morning. He said, Bruce, guess what? They just opened up a new comedy club in my neighborhood. I said, that's fantastic, Dad. What's it called? He said, Stand Up MRI. I said, Dad, did you check it out? He said, yeah, but they wouldn't let me in because I didn't have a prescription. Having elderly parents is tough. I took them to breakfast the other day, their favorite place, Friendly's. And immediately, my mother started arguing with the manager. She said, how come you no longer serve coffee in those nice brown Friendly mugs? The manager said, we stopped because they kept on disappearing. My mother said, that's too bad. I only needed one more to complete my set. They're always getting kicked out of restaurants. So I figured I'd take them to one of my favorite places. Of course, what happens right away? My mother sits down, she starts to eat, she slams the fork down and said, this is the worst Greek salad I've ever eaten. I said, Mama, what do you expect? We're in a Chinese restaurant. I went back to their house just to check on them, and I made the mistake of opening their refrigerator. I don't know what it is about elderly people. They never throw anything out. I said to my mother, how old is that meatloaf? She said, that's not meatloaf, it's poached salmon. And I said to my father, I said, Dad, this juice expired in 2014. He said, I don't believe in expiration dates. That's a bunch of malarkey. I said, what do you mean? You're not going to drink this stuff, are you? He said, it's a government plot. They're in with big business. I said, no, Exxon is big business. You know, the Clover Valley Prune Juice Company is not having a conspiracy against you. It's tough with them. Their house was a mess, so I decided I'm going to hire a cleaning lady. But my mother, what she does is, every time the cleaning lady comes over, she cooks for her. I said, Ma, you're not supposed to cook for the help. So my mother says, but she loves my meatloaf. I'm married 30 years, lovely lady, but her spending is totally out of control. She recently just bought a dog, $3,000. She said it was a designer dog. It's a cross between a bulldog and a Shih Tzu. I said, wow, that's a lot of bullshit. At breakfast, I said to her, I'm really having a hard time with this dog. He's disgusting. He lays in bed and all he does is snore and fart. My wife said, that wasn't the dog. And my luck, I got the only dog that has restless leg syndrome. At night, I'm constantly getting punched and kicked by this dog. So I said to my wife, what's going on? She says, that's not the dog either. My wife is also a fitness nut. She just joined goat yoga. Not kidding. Essentially what this is, you lay on a mat, a goat runs around the studio, jumps on your back and licks your ears. I said to my wife, sure, you'll pay a goat to do that. She said to me, well, he's got great technique and better breath. She dragged me to a yoga class. Boy, was I embarrassed. I met up with this 20-year-old chippy instructor. She comes up to me and says, oh, your mat is so cute, I love it. What does it say? Welcome? I tell you, during my downward dog, I started thinking to myself, God, please tell me that was the goat's tongue. On the way over here, I had to stop at CVS. I had to pick up some Tums, and my stomach was bothering me. So I went to the cashier, did that, went to the bathroom. After the bathroom, wanted to wash my hands, went to dry it, there's no paper towels. I said, what's going on here? Now I realize why they give you 17 feet of receipt. Have you ever read the receipts here? They actually know what you're buying. Congratulations, Mr. Lipsky. I see that you've purchased, Metamucil. I see, other things on sale. Stool softener, the gallon size. And by the way, the pharmacist has some, suggestions for you. More fiber in your diet and stay away from Friendlies. Folks, that's my time. Thank you so much. Have a great evening.